Hello everyone, today I'm sharing a quick Excel tip in data analysis. So it's something pretty straightforward, but it's very handy to me. I have used it a lot, and I think it might be helpful to you. So the scenario, like I have a case in the HR scenario because now it's the year end. A lot of companies are planning for their salary increase. So for example, in this spreadsheet, I have my employees, I have their merit increase suggestion. I probably get that from the managers. It's already finalized, everything's hard coded as you can see from the numbers, and I have their base pay. So based on those two numbers, I can decide what is the merit increase for those people. Okay, so all those so the merit increase and base pay are hard coded, but let's say the scenario now is that I got a message that we would like to see what the merit increase spend going to be if we have an additional merit budget of 1%. So basically, for all the hard-coded number, let's add 1% and then see what the merit increase will become. Or whatever. So the easiest way to do this is always add a new column. So like let's say this is the column that we want to add, and then you just have the merit increase and then plus the additional 1%, and then just know that you need to have the absolute reference so that when you copy the formula down, like it's still adding that 1%. So this is the easiest way that we can update our merit increase suggestion. But there are cases in my experience where this is already a finalized and extensive spreadsheet, and we either don't have the space to add this one new column, or we just don't want to make any change to the structure of the spreadsheet. So in that case, it would be ideal if we just add that 1% to this hardcode number, something like this. 1%. So something like this is the ideal situation that we would like, and then you can see, so in this case, we don't have to change the merit increase spend for this cell as well. But the problem here is that we have all the numbers hard-coded, and we just don't want to go through hundreds of thousands of rows and add this 1% manually, right? So in that case, let me show you two ways to do that. It's essentially one way, but like in two cases. So the way that I would approach it without adding a new column is to use paste special. So I go to the 1% cell, I copy it, and then I go to the cells with the hard-coded number. I select all my cells, and then I go to paste special, and then go to operations and then add, and then okay. And then what you're seeing here is actually you are having this equal sign with the original hardcode number, but also with this 1%. So, and this is the case for all the cells in all the rows. And then your merit increase spend, of course, automatically updates as well. So if this additional merit budget changed to something else, let's say 1.5%, you basically do exactly the same thing. Select all the cells, go paste special, go add. Yeah, and then your number updates as well, but just note it's adding the 1.5% to whatever number you have previously, right? So it's interesting that now it's actually adding you 2.5%. So let's say we don't want that, and then one way you can do is, you know what, just make it like minus 2.5. This is this value, and then copy it, go the same thing, paste special, and then go add. Yeah, here you go. So that is it actually goes back to the original number that we started with. So this way you can tell. So there's a difference when you have, let's say, minus 2.5% or equal minus 2.5%. So let me show you the difference. So you know, let's do it in another column just to make it easier. So okay, so let's say this is the original data. So let's see what's the difference when we have 1%, and then another one is equal 1%. Okay, and then let's do it with the two columns here. Okay, so for the first column, we use the 1%, which is a hard code value. And then we select all the cells, and then we'll go to operations add. You can see this is what it is. So basically it's giving you just the number without noting the 1%. It's just adding this number straight to the hardcode number and make it another hardcode number here. And then the next one that we have, we're gonna have this 1% again, but then with the equal sign. And then we copy and paste special, add, okay. So now you can tell that it's still the same value, but the difference is that this one preserves the original value, and then it shows that it adds this one new 1%. So this way, when you go through all the rows, you can actually keep track of the original value and the additional value that you have. If you have it in the original column, it does not change any formulas that are linked to this original column. Okay, so this is a quick Excel trick that I'm sharing with you today, and I hope that you find it helpful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like it. If you have any question, please leave me a comment, and I will talk to you very soon.